Alrighty, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here, back with another reaction video. Today we're going to react to parents' obsession with low haircuts. Thankfully, I didn't have this problem because I had braids. I had cornrows. I had Allen Iverson braids. I was out here looking like Allen Iverson, Little Romeo, Little Bow Wow. Anybody with braids, basically, that's where I was at, bro. Um, But there were a lot of people that about my mom had an obsession with the low haircut. She definitely wanted me to cut my hair so many times, bro. And I told her, no, no, I'm keeping these braids, okay? Let my hair grow out. So, like, I'll tell y'all this. I didn't develop a hairline till I was about 3.5 to 4 years old. When I was like 3.5 to 4 years old, that's when I finally developed the fucking hairline. My hair started growing in. It took me till I was damn near 3 years old. It took me till I was damn near 4 years old to develop hair. All I had was hair. All I had was the little hair in the middle, and my mama would have to either she'd just cut it off and just make me go completely bald, or she'll let the little hairs. She'll put the little hair gel on it, and then hit it with the slide it to the side or some old man shit. Cause that's all I could do at the time, or she would just make me go completely bald. But once my hair started growing in, it was over for that. But yeah, when I was a baby, I was bald. Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Why you ain't got no hair up there? Boy, you looking like a bowling ball. Boy, you looking like a basketball. Boy, you looking like a soccer ball. Boy, you looking like a golf ball. Boy, you looking like a tennis ball. Nigga, haircut tennisism. Haircut falling off the bone. Boy, you looking like a milk dud. Nigga thought he was Michael Jordan. Boy, you looking like Blank Man. Boy, you looking like Lil Bill. Boy, you looking like Wayne Head. Ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga, ball nigga. Boy, you looking like Mr. And then aside from that, my fucking I went down south one year and I just let my hair grow out. And then eventually I came back with braids. I went down there with a low cut, not a bald low cut, but just like a regular low cut, dark, like a dark low cut. Not no bald low cut where you see nothing but skin. It had to be dark. My mama didn't play that bald shit. My mama wasn't trying to have me out here bald. She wanted me to at least have waves. At the bare minimum, my mama wanted me to have waves. Then I grew my hair out for the whole summer. My hair grew fast too. So I grew my hair out for the whole summer. And I said, can I get braids? Please, please just give me some braids. So sure enough, my cousin knew how to braid hair. So she braided my hair. I went back up north with my hair braided. I felt so cool. I felt so confident. I was like, yeah, I'm the man now. My mom was like, oh no, we got to cut that off. Oh no, you not finna have that. I was like, that's not fair. That's not fair because my brother got braids. Well, I can't have braids because my brother, surprisingly, he had hair. He had hair fresh out the womb. So he already had hair and he was getting braids. I was like, that's not fair. How come I can't have braids? But my brother can have braids. That wasn't fair. So I had to guilt my mom into letting me keep my braids. I had them till I was about 14, and I was forced to cut them off due to two girls getting in a fight. Crazy. But anyways, though, without further ado, man, we're gonna get right into this, man. Would I ever do the braids again? I have to be with somebody that can braid my hair because I'm not paying to get my hair braided. I'm just not. I can't do it. I can't get paid to get my hair braided. So either my hair gonna grow out like this, or I'm gonna try to maintain it and get my genuine on. But other than that, though, without further ado, let's get right into this.
So, in this video, I want to answer the question of why are parents, specifically black parents, so obsessed with low haircuts?
Jacking it right now, bro. What's funny, bro? Get out my face with that camera shit, bro. What's funny, bro? Bro, my mom forced me to do that shit, nigga. If it wasn't for my mom, bro, I would not do that shit, bro. Mom, y'all niggas with dreads don't respect y'all mom, bro. That's what it is, bro. My mom told me to cut my hair. I'm cutting my hair. Like,
man, say trust the process.
Since my process didn't work, I'm about to make every dreadhead shot. I'm dreadhead K now, nigga. Fuck all dreadheads, nigga. I'm not jacking that shit no more. We back to wave gang, nigga. Every dreadhead I see, I'm on that. I'm cutting their hair. Y'all niggas don't respect y'all mom. That's what it is, bro. Oh,
damn.
Yo, bro.
So if you black, at some point, someone told you need to cut your hair. You spent a couple months growing it. You know, it take a while to get some length on your hair. And as soon as you get a little bit of length on your hair, your parent tell you need to cut it, or you need to do something with your hair, or you can't have it out. And they give you this bald haircut or this low haircut that you have to stick with. And
I know too many niggas that had that, bruh. Thank God I didn't have that problem. Thank God I was able to get my hair braided all the time. First one of my older cousins, she would braid my hair for the longest, and then like once she moved out her mama house and was on her own, I was fucked. I was fucked. Either way, I was fucked. I was like, damn, ain't nobody gonna braid my hair. And then my shit was getting super nappy, and my mom was like, I'm gonna have to cut that shit off. I'm getting so sick and tired of seeing that. And then luckily, I had the bright idea. Why don't just get these girls to braid my hair? So I was like, hey, which one of y'all can braid hair? Showed up. I had girls braid my hair, and that's the game I've been running ever since the third grade. The third grade, I've been running that scam. Who gonna braid my hair? It used to be every week, and then when I got to when I left the school I was previously at, which was a private school, and I went back to public school, it became an everyday thing. Like I used to have girls just braid my hair every day.
Really suck because you be trying to grow it out to try to get, you know, whatever the most in style haircut at the time. And this is a common thing. A lot of black men experience this, or black boys experience this. I'm sure some of y'all probably watching this, experiencing this right now, where you're in the house and you can't grow your hair out because your parents not going for it.
Yo, is that Dula? Yo, what happened to your hair? You got them braids?
Yeah, I got them braids.
Let me see them.
Alright, bro.
Oh, no! What happened, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, I just felt like it was time, bro.
The fuck you mean it was time? You bro, get too much hair, nigga. Nah, look at the sun shining on your head. Nah, bro, what was the real reason? Because I know you didn't cut your hair off, bro.
It's because of my parents, bro. I ain't have no choice in the matter. Either that, or I'm gonna be out on the streets.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm broke.
Exactly.
That journey.
Man, forget that, bro. I'm on a wave journey, bro.
Nah, they really nerfed you, bro.
Man, just give me a few months, bro. I'm gonna be spinning, bro. Man, it don't matter for real, because I'm gonna still get more women than y'all niggas with dreads.
Yeah, alright. Yo, damn, you look like Slender Man tonight, boy. That nigga. Wait, hold on. What you doing? Yo.
So a lot of times they'll say you can't have your hair out because it's not presentable, or it just seems like this is some canon event where everybody has to go through this. I'm sure there's some people that y'all probably like, nah, I never had to go through that, but some of y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You just have to rock out this low haircut up until probably like high school. That's at least where it changed for me.
Dads forcing you to get a straight buzz cut throughout your entire childhood has to be a universal experience, bro. What is their obsession with wanting you to be bald? Straight bald. Why did they want us to be chopped so bad? And then the first time,
Bro, it was only my mom. My dad didn't care because my dad had braids. My dad, like I said, my dad from the South, so my dad had all type of hairstyles. He had the kid and play high top. Then he had the curls. He had the little curls for a minute, and then he got the braids, and then he stuck with the braids. I want to say up until like 2003. Then my dad cut his braids off. My dad cut his braids off in 2003. Yeah, and he ain't never grown back since. Meanwhile, I'm sitting up here with the braids and stuff. My pops looking at me like, "Yeah, boy, you got that good hair, just like you got that good hair, just like your dad, boy." I was like, "Yeah. I guess, yeah." I mean, my shit was growing like super long. I'm gonna say by the time I got to the 6th grade, my shit was like damn near about had girl length hair. I was like, wait a minute, my shit way too long. My shit way too long. I had to cut that shit off. I had to make sure somebody knew what they was doing though. I didn't want nobody to just cut my shit. So I had to make sure I went to somebody that was gonna do it, cut the length and shit.
You finally get the courage to be like, hey dad, can I just get the sides off and keep the top? They look at you so crazy. They'd be like,
you trying to waste my money?
You trying to waste my money and not get a real haircut?
Hell no.
We're taking it all off. My pops used to force me to get a straight
no guard
haircut. No guard on that bitch. Straight zero. All off, bro. I never had hair as a kid, bro. As soon as he got a little too much, my dad was like, time to cut it off. And he did it himself most of the time. Straight zero. No lineup, no.
Oh, you gave your ass to fuck me up.
Foreign parents, they look at you crazy if you try to grow your hair out.
Yeah.
The only way to escape the buzz cut.
Your pops gave you to fuck me up.
Haircuts, bro. That's the only way you could escape it. And even then, when they see you get the cut, they look at you like, I don't even see a cut. Bro, you see the cut, you see the side. It's like, to them, if you don't cut it all off straight to zero, you wasted your money. If I wanted to cut it all off straight to zero, I just cut it off myself. I'll go buy the clip and do it myself.
Exactly.
It's truly a canon event.
And a lot of times this conversation is tied to believing certain hairstyles will make you look ghetto or like a thug, and people are just going to stereotype you, or your parents don't want you looking like that, feeling like that. It's like it just associate long hair with some negative association.
That's what my mom was tripping about. That's exactly what my mom was tripping about. She's like, I don't want you out here looking like a thug, and the police be out here doing too much. I'm like, nigga, I'm 9. Nigga, I'm 9. I'm pretty sure they not gonna care about me because I got braids in my hair. Sure enough, they didn't care that I had braids in my hair. They wasn't even paying attention to me, bro, because I'm not even paying attention to them. I'm just chilling. I'm just doing me. Shit, what the fuck? Nigga. My mom's tripping, bro. Thank God for my grandma though, cause shit, she definitely kept my grandma definitely kept my bubble from doing that, cause my grandma actually liked me with the braids. My grandma was like, no, he look cute with the braids. Let him keep the braids. He look cute with them. It's like no. Yeah, my mom was so serious about giving me a haircut, bro. Every fucking time, bro. If I started fucking up at school, I'm gonna cut them fucking braids off. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. Like, bro, chill, bro. You always trying to cut my shit, bro. I fucked up, trying to fuck up what I got going on, bro. I'm trying to get to the hoes, my nigga. Damn, you fucking my shit up. I think that's really what it was, bro. I think my mama was like, nah, them braids make him look too cute. But then again, my dad had braids when she met him, so it probably reminded her of him, because they broke up before I was even out the womb, my nigga. So, you know how that shit go. You know how that shit go. I ain't finna get into it. That's they business, but at the same time, I already knew what time it was, bro. I reminded her too much of him. Can't get mad at me though. Shit. Can't help it. I was looking good, had the braids and shit. I ain't gonna lie though. I couldn't do the straight braids. I couldn't do like straight cornrows. Because if I did like the straight cornrows, I look like a fucking girl. So I had to do whatever Allen Iverson or Bow Wow and them was doing, bro. Whatever Bow Wow or Lil Romeo and them was doing, I had to do exactly that. Because I would look like a fucking girl. Like I look like I look like Cleo from fucking Set It Off and shit. Hell no, bro. I ain't no fucking dyke. I'm a 9-year-old dyke. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, Chief. I don't look like that. Fuck, dog.
With it, it's never, and when we want it, it's never about that. It's usually just like it looks cool, and that's just how we want to rock our hair. So so it could fit like the aesthetic we're trying to go for. It's never about trying to look like thugs or anything like that. But our parents always just view long hair as some type of negative connotation with that, with any hairstyle that's above 2 to 3 inches of length on hair.
Hey man, it's a public service announcement to all the parents. My voice gone in the world. Can we please protest against our sons with these nappy ass hair? Every day me and mama tell me, you need to cut that. You need to cut that damn hair, man. You don't take care of it. I ain't seen you wash it since you've been growing it. It look like a ham full of Easter basket grass, man. You got leather hair now. You ain't washed it so long it look leather. It look like dirty trap house carpet. You gotta cut it, dog. Ain't nothing wrong with a low cut. Get you some waves or something, man.
It ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just, bro, let us do us. Let us experiment. Let us have our fun with our hair, bro. Then when we get old enough, bro, let us make that decision on whether we gonna cut it or not. Cause I'm definitely considering cutting my shit. My shit nappy as fuck. My shit nappy as fuck. I would, like I said, I would get braids, bro, but I'm not paying nobody to do it, bro. So it's like I'm gonna have to figure it out. I would keep it around this length right here. Like keep it all dark. It's all dark. Get a low cut, keep it all dark. Just like this. This is right up my alley. Start over, nigga. Start over, grow it out, see if I can manage to maintain something else. Cause I could easily get curls. Like that's the crazy thing. My hair is like my hair is good. My parents actually had good hair. Like bullshit you not. My mom hair at one point in time, I think I was like in the 6th grade. At one point in time, my mama hair was so fucking long. It was like it was like me and her was damn near in a competition because my hair was super long too, but her hair was just as long as mine, if not longer. Like I'm looking, because it got to a point where when she would sit down on it, it would get stuck on the chair sometimes, like or on the couch sometimes. It'd be like, damn, mama, like mama, your hair's stuck again. Like, oh my god, I gotta cut this. You need to cut your hair too. It's like, I shortened it, but I ain't cutting it. Fuck no. But yeah, my mama got super long hair, natural long hair, and then my dad, like I said, he had the kid play high top, he had curls, he had fucking braids and shit. Like, yeah, my dad always had good hair. If I ever could get my hands on one of his baby pictures is literally him with a big ass afro. So yeah, we got some good hair. My genetics is good. Yeah.
Man, cause that right there, man, you look like a Jackson 6. But at least they had an activator and grease in their head, man. Go in there and wash it in the bathroom, school bathroom.
Hell no.
Go wash it in the school bathroom.
Hell no, nigga. Have you been in the school bathroom?
It's dry as hell.
I know you ain't been in school in a long time, but bruh.
Look, you guys wanna walk off. You gotta cut that, man. All you little dudes, you YNs wanna wear these nappy out hairstyles, man. Y'all need to cut it.
Hell no. Except watching in the bathroom. That's crazy. You know what goes on in the bathroom?
Ideas of like black hair, like long black hair, not being presentable or professional. It's not a new thing. This isn't like an experience just for me or just our generation. Like this has been happening for a while and this has been passed down generation of generations. And it's coming from this idea called respectability politics. So respectability politics is basically the belief that if black people behave, look, speak, and live in ways that white society or white people consider proper, that then we will be treated with respect, safety, and equality. In simple terms, if we act right, they'll treat us right.
Fuck no. Look how far that got us. They still treating us like shit. And now they doing everything systematically. And niggas just don't want to accept it. Niggas be like, man, y'all got to stop with all that systematic racism, bro. It ain't like that. Just because you not experienced, you may not notice it but you're going through it. You're experiencing it. You just don't know it yet. You really think you free. You really think you got equality in this country. Don't you, boy? Niggas just don't know. Either they don't know, won't show, or don't care about teaching you. I keep telling y'all, bro, a lot of y'all niggas are programmed, bro. A lot of you niggas are whitewashed and programmed. Whatever America tells you, you sit down and you believe it. And that's a damn shame, bro. You don't really see what the fuck going on out here. Thanos. No matter what you do, no matter how you go about it, You gonna always be looked at as a nigga to them. Normally I'll make a joke and be like, is it me or is it cause no, I'm dead ass right now. Y'all niggas really don't see it. It's around you. You just blind to it because you just like, oh, everybody's so accepting of me. Not really. I ain't trying to tell you no lie. I ain't trying to tell you no lies. I'm just trying to keep it real, bro. That's why when I say the mayonnaise, the tuna and the mayonnaise, I say what the fuck I say, bro. Why? Because
they put on your sandwich too much goddamn mayonnaise.
I say that just because, bro. I say it as a joke, but I also it's also a deeper meaning, bro. Like, think about it, bro. You think they looking at you and you got your hair cut, you keep yourself together and all that stuff. You really think they looking at you and saying, "Oh, that's an upstanding gentleman"? No, no, nigga. No, nigga. You're still a nigga to them. You're still a nigga to them. If you come up to them, they're clutching their purse. They're like, "Hey, man, back up. I'll call 911." You could be, man. Y'all just don't get it, bro. Y'all just don't get it. Some of y'all are whitewashed. Some of y'all just stuck in the program that America has set up for you. What the government and everybody has set up for you, and you just stuck in that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all gonna skip this part because y'all like, man, this nigga talking about that bullshit again. Oh, let me click off. It's like, all right, cool. You continue to be whitewashed. You continue to be patted on the head for being one of the good ones to them. All right. See how far that goes. You still a nigga. Regardless of how you feel, regardless of how you present yourself, you still a nigga. I'm just keeping it real with you, bro. They may not call you a nigga outright, but they gonna systematically treat you like one. They gonna fuck with your head psychologically. Psychologically, they calling you a nigga. You just don't read the signs like I do, bro. I see everything. I know everything. I get it. It makes so much sense when you start to deprogram yourself from what America has been teaching you all the whole time. Is when you start deprogramming yourself and you really start paying attention to how people move, you'll start to see it one day. Hopefully you deprogram yourself. Hopefully you escape the matrix. Hopefully you open your third eye, your mind to what's going on out here in the world. But I digress.
This include things like dressing or speaking proper English, or like, if you grew up in the hood or just around black people, they'll say like, talking white. This is where this kind of came from. It's also can be tied to being calm, polite, and non-confrontational, following rules perfectly. Avoiding anything that's seen as ghetto, loud, or too black. Presenting yourself as one of the good ones. And the reason this is because after slavery, black people were free, but still we experienced things like we was lynched. We was locked out of job opportunities, where they just didn't give us jobs no matter if we was qualified or not. They locked us out of certain housings and good neighborhoods. That's with redlining. And we was locked out of educations. That's why we had to create our own colleges, our own schools. White societies basically push like ideas to other white people, stereotyping and propaganda that basically black people were violent or dirty or immoral or immature or childlike. So the black leaders of that time thought like, okay, if you're pushing all those stereotypes onto them, if we just prove that we're not that, if we prove that we're clean, we're moral, we're educated, we're respectable, they thought that white society will look at that and will have no excuse to then mistreat them. This is when respectability politics became organized and intentional. And this carried all the way into the late 1800s and early 1900s, where black churches and educators and middle-class leaders of that time pushed messages like dress modestly, or speak correctly, or avoid low behavior, don't embarrass the race. And we still have.
I'm so proud that by the time we got to the 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s, shit, even the 2000s, shit, I'm so happy we fucking stepped away from that and decided to be ourselves, create our own lane, create our own level. And what do? They follow us. Everything we do, they follow. You feel me? Like it don't matter. Like, bro, think about it. They want to be us to a certain extent. They want to be us, but they don't. They want to be us, but they don't want to. They don't want to go. They don't want to experience what we experience. Feel me? If it makes sense to y'all, I'll just say it, bro. I'll just say it. They want to be turned up. They want to be lit. They want to party with us. They want to be invited to the cookout, but they don't want to feel our pain. And I'm not talking about the shit like, I'm not talking about, like, what's, I'm not talking about, stuff that we can't control. I'm talking about the shit that they do. I'm talking about shit that they do that we can't control. Because no matter how many times we try to fight it, they keep telling us no. That's the shit I'm talking about. They don't want to experience that, but they love it when we turned up. They love it when we create new slangs, new dances. We innovate. We do things that they ain't never thought about before. All the things, like, you gotta understand, bro. Black people created a bunch of shit. A bunch of shit black people created. We thought of a lot of shit that's normal today. Lights. Black man did that shit, but they credit it to a white man though. I'm just saying. They take credit for everything we do. I'm just saying that's what I'm getting at. They take credit for everything we do. I hate that shit. It irks me so fucking much, bro. Knowing that a lot of normal everyday shit came from a black person, but was credited to a white person. It pisses me off every day. Even certain like teachings, medicine, how to cure something, you know what I'm saying? How to not cure, but what's the word I'm looking for? Not cure, but alleviate the fucking disease or illness with medicines and practices and all that stuff, all came from us. But then they take credit for it and rewrite history. I hate that shit. It irks me so much. Happy Black History Month.
We still have similar sayings that's been passed down from that. Like if you've heard someone being like, oh, I don't want to act up in these white folk establishments or anything like that, that's coming from direct messages from the late 1800s, early 1900s. Has been passed down generations in a way of taught on how to act around white people. Because it's basically saying like your behavior doesn't just represent you, it represents all black people. And it's put enormous pressure on individuals to change the way they are to fit in this agenda.
And I feel like as long as we ain't slapping nobody, hitting nobody, hurting nobody, let us be us, bro. That's what I feel. Let us be us, bro. As long as we ain't offending nobody, hurting nobody, hitting nobody, making somebody feel uncomfortable, it's cool, bro. You could come in, it's cool. Sit down, let's talk. We can have a normal conversation. I might have a different point of opinion. I might talk a certain way. I might look a certain way. I might have a different view of opinion, but we talking, we conversating. Ain't nobody gonna get hurt. I hate that shit, man. I don't like it when we can't be us around them. Why we gotta live up to their standards? I hate that shit. I always hated that. Like, why we living up to their standards? Who gave them the right to say that we got to dress a certain way, we got to look a certain way, we got to talk a certain way? The fuck? Hell no. I'm being me 24/7, all day, every day. I ain't got no shame. I don't hate myself. You might hate yourself. I don't.
that white people deemed as the correct way to act or the correct way to behave or present yourself. And respectability politics quietly does two harmful things. It blames black people for their own oppression. Instead of blaming racist laws, police violence, or economic exclusion, it blames clothing, hair, tone, music, and attitude. It creates two different types of black people. It creates the good black people, and then it creates the bad black people, basically almost making it seem like the good ones deserve protection and the bad ones are disposable. This does not challenge racism or fight against oppression or anything at all. It just works within that system. And so, did it work? Did respectability politics get the end goal that they wanted of decreasing racism and oppression?
Hell
Short
no.
answer, no. The evidence to conclude that it didn't work was that well-dressed black people were still lynched, educated black leaders were still assassinated, respectable black professionals are still profiled when it comes to police and cut out of jobs and all the other kind of things. That's why DEI and those type of programs were implemented during the civil rights era to begin with.
Yeah, y'all don't even realize, bro. Imagine all those soldiers that came home from fighting World War II or the Vietnam War. Imagine all them soldiers that came home from the wars, came back here and got treated like shit. Got beat up just because of the color of their skin, bruh. Hell no, bruh. We go to war for these countries and they still don't fucking respect us. We don't give a fuck about you fighting for our freedom, boy. That's what you're supposed to do. Now get on the ground. Get on the ground. That's what they do, bro. Imagine fighting for your country just to come home and get treated like shit. Couldn't do it.
It's because no matter if they was qualified or they played the part, they taught the right way, they still weren't getting the best jobs or the opportunities that they should have gotten. So that's when you had the civil rights era pushing for laws to make sure those things don't happen. Respectability never stopped racism. It just shifted the blame onto black people.
Something I want black people to aggressively push away from is respectability politics. Because the respectability politics tells us that if we present ourselves right and how we talk, how we carry ourselves, how we behave, that somehow we're able to escape violence and racism when history literally says otherwise for us. Let's not forget, Malcolm X was articulate, well-educated and polished, and yet he was killed while wearing a suit. Same thing with Fred Hampton. Message! Young, black, educated, was creating survival programs for black people, and yet he was killed in his sleep. Let's get this out the way. No amount of conformity can help black people against systems that are built on anti-blackness. But what it can do is hurt us by making us shrink or deny pieces of our own identity to make us seem acceptable. As black people, we do not owe a simulation to anyone, because blackness is not a liability that needs to be fixed.
And I think people in my generation are starting to wake up. I've seen a lot of videos of people fighting back this idea that our hair isn't good enough, it being grown out isn't presentable or is not professional. It's people showing that that's an old way of thinking and we should be proud of our hair and love our stuff and fight back against that idea and not pushing those ideas to our kids or to the younger generation.
As a black man, you have to cut your hair to move up in this world, brother.
So being a barber on the HBCU campus, I cut a lot of people who are about to graduate. And the main thing I always hear them say is that they want to cut their hair low or they want to cut off their locks so they can have a quote unquote more professional look. Now this line of thinking is very common, especially within young black men, but it was never something that I ever really agreed with. Now I understand wanting to have your appearance a certain way because the reality of it is your appearance is the first thing that someone is going to judge you off of. But just because your hair is long doesn't mean that it's not professional. Because I know a lot of black people and people of color that are in corporate positions. They're judges, they're lawyers, they're doctors, and they have long hair, they have long locks, they have tattoos. And that just further proves to me that you can still thrive in these professional positions while still authentically being yourself. Now, if you want to cut your hair because you just want something new or you just want to change your appearance, then that's different. Because I know that if I ever get tired of having locks, then they're going to be gone. But don't feel like you need to cut your hair in order to have a successful career.
If you were black and you cut your hair to look more professional, you would have been the best slave on the plantation. Yep. I promise you would have been Mass's favorite nigga. Back in May of 2024, me and my homie graduated from college. He was a psychology major, I was a biology major. For 2 months straight, my homie could not get a job. He was applying for jobs online, calling jobs, matching with random people on LinkedIn. Nothing was working. One day he tells me I'm gonna cut my hair so I can look more professional. Mind you, my homie has a Michael Jackson afro. Top 3 afro in the entire Midwest. So I tell my homie, don't cut your hair, the job market just sucks right now. In July of 2024, he cut his hair. That same month, he got a job. In November of 2024, they let him go. His 4-month contract came to an end. They chose not to hire him full time. Now my homie had no job, a shitty haircut. And I love my homie, but he was looking like a milk dud with 2 brown eyes. He did all that tap dancing and they still did not hire him. Now it is October of 2025, he is a bartender. He could not get a job in psychology and he said, fuck it. Let this be a lesson, never cut your hair for a job.
And to the parents, if you're watching this video, we understand that a lot of this stuff is out of good intentions of wanting to protect your kid and making sure they have, you know, how you was taught. You was basically taught this idea, never really gave no real explanation to it. And it turned into some version of believing that what you're saying is facts in the sense of certain hair looks better or looks presentable because of what respectability politics started and what was passed down generations and what was passed down to you. And it's not fair to you either. Same way it's not fair to your kid that you push the same ideologies to. We understand you're just trying to teach us how to play the game of racism, but at the end of the day, all you're really doing is pushing an anti-blackness that was pushed onto you that could then mold into a whole generation or whole culture of people not loving themselves. And we see this with black women and not loving their hair and feeling like they have to cover it up with other people's hair. And it shows in how it morphs into just a self-hatred for things that are just in our natural state. Our hair is our most natural thing that grows out our hair and it's beautiful, and we done found creative ways to make it dope. And so pushing these beliefs is just pushing anti-blackness.
And yes, I'm gonna put a ball on my son's head every night as he goes to sleep. Every single night. He's gonna have long hair. He's never gonna have his little Bill moment that y'all gave me, that y'all gave a lot of little black men, where y'all cut all their hair off and they was crying and begging for y'all to not cut their hair off and y'all cut it off anyway. He's never gonna have that. He's gonna have a bonnet on. He's gonna have his hair products ready. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be ready to go. We're never gonna do that little hair situation, that little, oh, I gotta, no, we're never doing that, y'all. I'm sorry, we're never doing that.
And so I understand that in this world today, racism and oppression is still a thing. It might not be overt racism, even though that's kind of changing on social media with some people, but a lot of times it is racism that is systematic. You don't really see it. It's in the system. So I do believe we have to fight back and to stop blaming ourselves for racism. Like, that has to stop. Our hair isn't the problem. The system is the problem. And that belief system is the problem. And so let me know your thoughts in the comments. How you feel about this? What's your opinion about this? What's maybe some of your stories or experiences with your parents and having to cut your hair? Let us know in the comment. Let's talk about it. And I'll catch you in the next one.
Wait. What is this?
No. Badass kids getting trouble at school. Not the Michael Jordan grip. We lay hands. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Camera like that.
But anyways, though, oh my God, that haircut was atrocious. But yeah, man, love yourself, man. Love your blackness, bruh. Love your blackness, bruh. Don't hate yourself. Don't let them make you hate yourself. You ain't doing nothing wrong. You just living. We can't do nothing about this. We can't do nothing about this. This is who we is. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you like your hair cut low, by all means, go ahead, do you. However you like your hair, do you. Whether you like it low, you like it in an afro, you like it curly, you like it in braids, dreads. You know what I'm saying? Whatever work for you, work for you. Just, you know what I'm saying? Don't give in to what they telling you. That's all I'm trying to say. Is don't give in to what they telling you. I'm not saying all white people are bad. Not all white people are bad. There's some good ones out there. You know, some of the good ones out there. You know, kind of like how they say about us. Get how I reversed it, because they be talking about us like, oh, you're one of the good ones. Well, you know what? Some of those white people out there, some of them are some of the good ones. You know, like it's some of the good ones out there. There's some good ones out there, but other than that, though, man, it's like, man, I can't see how you can hate yourself. Like I really don't. I don't see how you can hate yourself or hate how your hair is. Like, I don't hate how my hair is. I don't know. I just like wearing the hood. I don't know. I just like wearing the hood for whatever reason. Plus my hair is like super nappy, but I don't hate it. I just like wearing the hood. Plus it's cold as fuck in here right now. It's like 40 fucking degrees. It's like 30 degrees right now. It's super fucking cold here. But yeah, I wish, I hope that, you know, as we go forward, we start to just express ourselves a lot more and be unapologetically. Yeah. It's time for us to be more unapologetically ourselves and stop being, you know, what they want us to be. Oh, why don't you guys just stop doing this? Why don't you guys do something about your hair? Why don't you guys wear suits? The same, you know, the people that tell us that, they wearing fucking MAGA hats with USA Eagle t-shirts on with chicken and jelly stains all over them, telling us, why don't you dress like this? Why don't you look like this? Even if we did that, you still gonna call us a nigga. You still gonna look at us a certain type of way. It ain't no purpose, bro. It ain't no purpose. And I wish somebody would say, oh, I'm getting so sick and tired of you, bro. You racist, bro. You racist. If you think I'm racist, I just want you to know off rip. I just want you to know off rip. If you think I'm racist, I just want you to know off rip.
Dear Coon, on behalf of Dr. Umar Ifatunde Oguntade and the International Movement for the Independence and Protection of African People, you have hereby been excommunicated from the African race.
I'm just saying, bro, if you program like that, bro, and you just don't see what's really going on out here, like I'm not saying that all white people are racist. I'm not saying that all. I'm just speaking for the ones in general that look at us a certain type of way, the ones that feel like we have to look a certain type of way, we have to talk a certain type of way, we have to dress a certain type of way. I'm talking about those. The ones that systematically are the ones that are psychologically racist, not overtly racist, but psychologically racist. The ones that use the system to make us hate ourselves. I don't hate myself, bro. That's one of the biggest things about me. I don't hate myself. Like I really want y'all to understand that I really don't hate myself. That's why I say the mayonnaise, the tuna, the mayonnaise, bro. And that's why I be so pro blackity black, bro. Because it's like I'm tired of hating myself. I'm tired of hating. For the longest I've been feeling that way, but like I said, I broke out them chains. I broke out them trains. Eyes free. I broke out them chains. Eyes free. I see the bullshit for what it is now. It's sad that some of y'all are still in them chains and will never make it out because you just don't see it. I mean, they treat me good. They treat me good. They pay me. They feeds me. They take good care of me. White man ain't never said nothing wrong to me. Yeah, not to your face. Let's be for real. Not to your face. Come on, Chief. I'm just trying to help people understand, man. Love yourself, man. Love yourself, cuz.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
I'm just saying though, love yourself, man. And if you think I should stop doing all this, hey, you should stop doing all this. The mayonnaise thing, that's not funny, man. That's kind of racist, man. You should stop doing it. You should stop doing all this extra stuff, man. That's not cool, man. You do too much, man.
Bitch, I'd rather die!
I'd rather die. I'd rather die over this. I'd rather die talking about shit, bro. I'm gonna talk about shit regardless, gang. I don't care, bro. And it's just jokes. It's just jokes. Like I said, there's good white people out there. The good ones are out there. There's some good ones out there. It's okay. But still though.
What they put on your sandwich? Too much goddamn mayonnaise.
But other than that though, man, I will see you all in the next video. I ain't even finna go any deeper than this, man. It's Black History Month. I'm proud of what I am. You should be proud of what you are. You should be proud of your hair. You should be proud of your skin. You should be proud of the shit. The fact that you still breathing. The fact that you still out here doing your thing. In this world that don't love you like that. In the world that despises your existence just because of the color of your skin. It takes all their anger out on you for no reason, even though you did nothing to these people. But they take it out on you anyway. And some of you coons out there would just sit there and be like, you know what? They right to be mad at us because look at what we did to America. We ain't do nothing to America. We were forced here on ships, brother. We on enemy lines, dog. I'm just saying. But anyways, let's just go about do it for this. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Till then, deuces.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.